mission has only just begun. We must find the cause of the disruption in the Netherworld. Use the Blade Nexus to connect with other ghosts. Choose one that will help you find your revenge and aid our mission. If you find an object that holds something a ghost desires, it would be wise to give it to them. Satisfy their cravings, and they'll give you their strength.
Okay, you guys, you won't believe, I don't know if this is a major bug, but when I first began this game, there was this thing which there were like 3 or even 4 slides of, I don't even know what to call it, like an apology from like the devs. It was talking about certain bugs, and I was like, what bugs could be that serious? And now I don't think this is a bug, but if I go back to any of these areas, I went back to collect the soul stone that I missed, and I actually collected it, but because we were at Embers last time, right? So if I go back to Embers, it basically makes me redo almost everything there, because everything was like locked as if I had been there for the first time. Even the elite enemies that are supposed to respawn once only were like there a second time. And then when I reached the area of the final boss, because I was like, this can't be right. So when I reached the final boss area, the Viper boss was there again for me to fight. I fought him and then I died once, but then I was like, no, this can't be right. So I just left the place. I don't know if the game just allows you to replay a full level like that, but it makes no sense, to be honest. Oh, okay, so this is the other version of it. I see. It makes no sense, because like, just redoing the level just like that, so weird. Because it would make sense if it was a bug, but like that's some serious bug, making the whole level replayable. Even dialogue with NPCs, by the way. That Defrauner character who I use for Soul Stones, I talked to that character again in the Embers level, and she spoke to me using the initial dialogue as if she never met me before.
I am Dweemuk, grandson of Queemuk. She sent me to find you, but with dire news. Brace yourself. It's worse than you can imagine. The beacon in PHRAUGH Village has been lit. The Dragon Kin are coming. Pavel is likely on his way with his own forces, but if he arrives too late...
Wait. Pavel?
Oh.
Yes, he's the Lord and Protector of PHRAUGH. Please, we must hurry. If you need anything, just let me know. I've got stuff that might be useful.
Oh. Hold on. I think the stuff he has is currently... Wait, which one am I wearing? I'm wearing the one on the right, I think. Right? We could just buy one of these, one of each. This one I don't need. This one's actually better than what I have. It's so weird. I also haven't reached a point of like where I can upgrade what I already currently have. I have too many of these already, used to craft consumables. I have too many of those already, so it doesn't matter.
General, we need...
Okay.
I brought my grandson to help you on your journey. Make good use of him. He has a talent for spotting useful items. Now I am needed back at the mountains, but may the blessings of the three go with you. I hope you find what you're looking for. I hope you've...
Okay, that's all from her. So, let's see. This is still storage. Yeah. Maybe now there's a blacksmith. Doesn't look like it, but this woman is in this realm.
You did a fine job in them bars.
I'll do all that later. Doesn't matter right now. Doesn't open from here. On the other realm it's unlocked, so I don't know what the issue is. I don't know if it's locked on all ends. If it is, I may have to just cut out this part of the video, which has me just wandering about. Or maybe that won't be necessary. Hold on. How long is... Where does this go? I don't know why. I don't know if it's my ears that are starting to have a problem, but I feel like I can't even hear myself talk properly. That's why I was asked. That's why earlier on earlier I think it was the previous part. I was asking if I was actually audible. What exactly is the point? This area, I'm telling you. Okay. Now what? There's nothing to do. Alright, let's leave.
Souls meant for the netherworld.
Our mission. Use the blade nexus if you find.
Wait. What did you say,
Our
Arad?
mission has only.
There's a second area I think that we can travel to. It's... okay. Now, Storm Pass, I've never been there, but it says Trials of the Frozen Mountain. I guess we're supposed to go here next, but... Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Okay. That was also the starting area. I hadn't realized. I've taken so long to actually get this part really going. I know there was a lot of dialogue at the beginning, but yeah, I also had to explain what I saw in the earlier chapters because it was so confusing. Like in the previous chapter, I went back to that area simply to collect that one item, and then suddenly the whole area is as though I never interacted with it at all.
Good to know you made it all the way here, General Khazan. Just seeing you gives us hope.
Have you seen
No,
Pavel?
General Khazan. He isn't here yet. That's not like him at all. Whenever the Dragonkin attack, he's always at the front, leading the counterattack. I know he would never abandon his people. He'll be here. I know it. But if he doesn't arrive soon, things might get bad here, very bad.
What do you know about the Dragonkin
The
attacks?
Dragonkin have been attacking the village for some time now. We thought they were just soldiers from the Dragon War who refused to move on. But this new attack shows how wrong we were. I fear for everyone's safety now.
I think that's all.
I have to go back where I'm needed. I believe in you, General Khazan.
Yeah, I actually used the guide to try and find that last soul stone, but in the guide I saw, he was showing the location of all soul stones plus something else called jarlings. PHRAUGH. Something else called Jarlings. And for some reason the Jarlings don't exist in my game. Like he was showing their locations, and then he showed one location and I was like, I went there myself and then I was like, okay, maybe I've already collected it. Okay, there's the left up here, then there's the right, rather left down there, then the right up here. Yeah, something else called Jarlings. So I went to the location of the first one, wasn't there, so I assumed maybe I collected it already. Then I went to the location of the second one, which I knew I 100% did not collect. And the second one wasn't there either. So the Jarlings for me just don't exist for some reason. That scared me so bad. No. Shit. No. You know, I am terrified of snakes. Like, that's the animal I fear the most. Oh, these are, by the way, Revenant of Adversary. I read about them in the previous video, and they are everywhere. I don't assume you're supposed to fight all of them. Like, I found 2 of them when I was revisiting the previous level, and I fought both of them. Then I started seeing them literally everywhere. And when I say everywhere, I mean like I could find like 8 in the same place just next to each other. So I thought, you know what, I don't think you're even supposed to... Oh Lord. Oh, come on. Alright. Okay, so I assume this just loops back around. Yeah, I wanted to make sure. This just loops back around and yo, my voice, I feel like my voice is dying. I think it's because of what I'm drinking right now. I'm actually drinking, I didn't know this existed. So forgive my ignorance, I guess. But usually when I go to the shop and I buy soda, usually I buy like Coke or Sprite. Like, it's not my favorite soda, but I just usually buy those two because they are the common ones that are normally available. Or I buy juice, but the juice I wanted wasn't actually there because that's what I wanted to buy. And then I'm looking for Sprite, and the Sprite I see... Really? Okay. The Sprite I see is... Yo, this guy is just tossing me around. There's this item I can use to heal. Or is it this one? I haven't been using it, but yeah, it heals me only a little and gives me lacrima. This game is very generous with lacrima. So yeah, see, these two are also here. I can summon them, and I hope I don't have to for maybe some sort of secret ending, because what's funny is that even after you summon them, if you rest and come back, they respawn anyways, so you can't actually get rid of them. Okay, I think everything up is
You are agitated because of this Pavel.
He was the first one to betray me. Now he will pay.
Is he the final boss? You know, I keep forgetting my character has a voice, and it always surprises me that, oh, this guy actually has... Oh, Jesus Christ. That scares me so much. I don't like that. Oh. Yeah, that scares me so much. I don't like that at all. And it's like a snake coming at you, so that's why I mentioned snakes, because that terrifies me. In that way. At least they aren't hard to kill. That's the only good thing I can say about them. Have I missed anything outside here? No, I don't think so. Yeah, so I was saying earlier about my voice. I bought Sprite, and the Sprite that I bought is like a lemon flavored Sprite. It has lemon, and forgive my ignorance, I did not know these existed, right? So I've drunk it, and like now I feel like I can't really talk properly. I need water, but every time I feel thirsty, I just drink this because it's the nearest thing to me. There was a ladder up there somewhere. Yeah, I had a feeling. Now the issue here is that there are two. Okay. Now I want to risk jumping down here, but I think that's death, so maximum health, but Like these things that increase your maximum health by just a little bit, but then reduce your defense by almost 200. That's crazy. Yeah, nothing I have is better. I'm going purely off raw stats for this game. I'm going to upgrade my stuff off camera, by the way. Sorry, off recording, because I'm sure I have a lot of skill points. Let me see. Yeah, I have 6, but I need time to like read. I don't want to bore you guys while being on menus. I already bored you guys with the dialogue at the beginning of the game. So hopefully by the end of this we shall complete the first half of this level hopefully by the end of this video, and I hope I don't miss any of those, because oh, another thing I forgot to mention, some of those you know, those resting points, like the kind of like the bonfires of this game, that sword, that blade sword that's like a resting point, some of them you cannot fast travel to them after you complete the level, the chapter, which is also another weird thing. Wait, I came from... I've moved back in a circle. What happened? Was I not supposed to go there? Like, was that ladder just an optional place? I'm a bit lost now. You guys might have even seen the proper path. I don't think it's supposed to be ahead. Like, I don't think I'm supposed to jump in the water. I'm sure I'll die, because it's a Souls game. So you can't swim in Souls games, apart from Sekiro. Let's go back up again and check, because usually these are hidden things, right? So it would make sense that this is just an optional area. Oh, I'm having difficulty talking. So where do I go now? Do I... Oh, I continue dropping. Oh, okay. That entire upper section was optional. I thought it was the main area. So it's optional for the loot and that stone.
Over here.
Will they be safe on their own? That's the question. I like it when Souls games actually put effort into things like story, you know, not just lore but also story, because I feel like story is like just as important in games like ah shit. I was so lucky there. In games like Lies of P, that's a game which I really admire because of how it does both lore and story and perfectly balances them. And it's not just that it shit. I'm starting all the way from here.
I have to go back where I'm needed.
Okay. I can't believe I have to go all the way. Why do yeah, I go left, then I run down. I'll just ignore these guys. Yeah, I was saying Lies of Peace strikes a perfect balance between story and lore, and it's not just that it's again, I'm not falling for that. And it's not just that it tells a story, it tells a nice one, an emotional one, like one where you actually feel something and you even like the characters, you know, like an actual story. But then you have a game like, well, literally every other Souls game which doesn't tell stories. Like they only have lore and like that's it. The only story in the game is there was there was a thingy right here. The only story those games have is the world is in ruins, so now become the leader and fix it, possibly, probably. Let me increase, I don't know. These weapons scale with what? Proficiency. I feel like I should though. Let me start upgrading my stamina as well because it's very low. I should keep it almost at the same level with health because I get punished so easily, like so quickly.
Plundering and killing as if the war never ended.
What's this? Unavailable at the moment. Imagine that one lever is like access to a DLC. That would be funny. I don't know if it said that I can't access, maybe because I was in combat. Yeah, I have to risk just letting myself get poisoned by the venom because I may knock myself off the platform, and Khazan can't swim. Lightning essence. I have to read what some of these do. The only reason I don't read what some of them do is first of all, on my first playthroughs, I never read what these things do because it's never really useful to use them on your first playthrough. Because on your first playthrough, you'll use them, waste them, and they're consumables, so you can't get a chance to use them a second time, unless you have multiple, of course. From behind. Nice. I think that may be an elite enemy. I could be wrong. From behind. I'm glad for once I've 2 enemies in a row. This big guy, I'm sure I can't do it. I'm sure it won't let me. Yeah. Yeah, I can't time this guy's attacks. The delays, man, the delays. Let me see if I can just run. I hope they can't climb ladders. Okay, nice. Then this one. Yeah, I don't want to have to fight all of them at once, so. Jesus. Ah, that was too. No. That was ridiculously hard. I've always hated delayed attacks. I don't quite get them.
We've got to hold them off.
The first enemies in this game didn't really have delayed attacks. That's why, at least remembering their patterns, even the bosses, it was really okay. There was no problem with it. What's this? I hope this is a shortcut. Oh, it is. Okay, nice. That's the first shortcut I've ever seen like that in any Souls game. Now I wonder what's next. I'm sure we still don't have a boss, unless I could be mistaken. This could be a boss, you never know. Okay. It's not a boss. But at least we found this. Yeah, I was poisoned, couldn't do anything. I wanted to heal, but this other enemy was close to me. I think after this I'm gonna take a break, although I've only recorded 2 parts today. Surprisingly, I've been recording few parts for this game despite me being addicted to it. Oh, when they die, they produce some venom that poisons. Some, like, I guess a venom that poisons the floor. That's what was also, I was also taking damage from that last time. I don't think I realized. Small spirit or javelin and terrain. The javelin can be used to interact with various terrain features. Using the terrain can help Khazan defeat enemies or provide unexpected rewards. Is this it? I'm surprised they couldn't get through here. water enhancer. I still haven't used those. They were trying to break in through here. Is there a survivor? There should be, right? Up here maybe. No? There's no survivor, it's just... So they were hunting nothing. If this one here could just enter anytime it wanted. Water enhancer. Yo, this is what? This is a bit confusing. I need to... I need to know where to go and where not to go, because there's... Okay, I think that's the right way, so we'll go up. Since this was closed anyway, I assume it's like a secret path, right? It has to be. So... Okay, might be just the chest. I heard that the level design gets more complex as the game goes on. And I thought this guy was alive, and like you can clearly see it gradually becoming increasingly less linear in terms of the direction you can head towards, you know, and the things you can collect, they're becoming more hidden than usual. I hope I haven't missed anything. I have only about 15 minutes left of recording, like 15 to 12, like 12 to 15 rather. I collected some armor. Let me see if it's... Okay, there's that. I think only the helmet. Let's... Oh, shit. No! Yo, I ran out of stamina, then I couldn't do anything. Man, it's having to start from here every time. I wish there was an easier way to like hit enemies from afar. And I don't think I can just... You know what, let me just try. I've risked it. Okay, I think I'm fine. I hope I can attack this guy from behind. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, one by one. The game is not letting me do anything. I can't do anything, like there's so many of them. That's another type of difficulty that I don't like. Like, I'm not so sure how many, because I never really try to like list them or look out for what I don't like, but when I notice it I will say one of the things I really don't like is delayed attacks. Then I think another thing is difficulty by doing this, you know, like whatever this is that they are doing, just overwhelming you with enemies. And the game does not really like equip you to fight them. Let's see, let me wait for that guy to turn around, then I'll go and kill this one. That's alright, right? I think. As long as that guy doesn't see me, I'll be fine. Then I think he can see me at like the last minute. Yeah, okay. Because he's the one that, the ones with the torches are the ones that call out to all the other enemies. And then once they spot you, it's basically over. Okay. Too bad this video is about to get done. The problem is I don't know what there is ahead of us for me to either cut out part of the previous part of like the deaths that have happened, or if I should, you know, proceed rather. Yeah, got somehow lucky there. But that's the one I know how to fight. It's not like the other one with the large hammer. Nowhere to go. Okay, I think behind us is the right way, so let's check up here.
The beacon's been lit. Where's Pavel? We're all gonna die if he doesn't come.
Pavel. It's the guy we're looking for. I want to find the next sword and like end the video, but I don't know where that will be. Hopefully it should be around here somewhere. Oh, wait. Nice. Ooh. Okay. This was stressful as usual, but I guess that's the point of these games, yeah? I'll upgrade health again. I'm going to like get it to 30, then maybe I'll stop upgrading it for a while. I still can't unlock this one. This is, I guess, because the only place I've been able to summon this one is at a boss, but I didn't summon her. I think it's a her. Anyway, that will be it. My voice is like dead, if you guys can't tell. If you guys can't tell already. I know like the PS5, using just a regular PS5 and headphones, like my voice can sound dull most of the time, but so you may not be able to tell the difference between my regular recordings and this one, but like my voice right now, it feels so dry and dead because I think I've been taking too much of this lemon sprite that I didn't know existed until today. Anyway, that will be it for today, and yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in, I think this is part 5, right? So I'll see you in part 6. Goodbye.